The idea of saving money always seems lucrative, until you have to actually change a few things in your life. Did you always decide to save some extra cash for the future, but couldn't do so? Expenses come and flush your whole income within a few days. What if you have a low wage, but you still want to save money? For that, you need to know how some ingenious people around the world are living on a low budget and saving money side by side. This is what we'll be talking about in this video. The federal minimum wage in the United States has been $7.25 per hour since 2009 and has not increased with inflation. And according to the United States Bureau of Labor Statistics, about 1.1 million people in the US earn wages equal to or less than $7.25 an hour. This makes the minimum wage in the United States about $1,257 in 2020. While in Switzerland in 2019, the minimum wage was $3,800, the highest among all countries. Whether you have a low wage or you just want to live frugally, this video is just for you if you want to save money. Today, we're going to talk about saving money on minimum wage and telling you the 10 tips to live by. We will uncover the ways you can spend your life and decrease your spending dramatically. But before we continue, make sure to subscribe to our channel to watch more videos that would teach you the financial knowledge you need. Let's get started. Number 1. Lower housing expenses. One of the decisive steps you can take, which can save you hundreds of dollars per month, is lowering your housing expenses. If you're living in an apartment whose rent is more than you can pay, then consider moving to an area where rent is low. By doing some research, you will know the neighborhood where rent is low. Some areas are a bit away from the main city, but offer homes at a low rent. You need to calculate whether the money saved from rent is more than what you will spend on transportation. Also, if you're living in a 2-bedroom apartment, why not go for a nicer single-bedroom apartment and save some cash? Ask yourself how much space you want and get an apartment that fills the position just right. Number 2. Have a no-spend month. If you want to save money quickly, then this tip is just for you. We spend money mainly on things of 2 categories: wants and needs. Needs are things that are necessities, like food, while wants are the things you can live without. In a year, try to have at least one no-spend month in which you will spend money only on needs. Whether it's shopping on brands or going out for dinner to your favorite restaurants, all this has to wait until the month ends. Take a box and put the money you wanted to spend on your wants. Once the month ends, take out the box, and you will see $200 to $300, or possibly more, saved. This tip is something to understand how much money one spends on unessential things. You can deposit that saved money in your savings account and get the real benefits. Number 3. Unplug home appliances. Some people just never got into the habit of unplugging home appliances when they're not in use. They might be using their phones and keeping the television on, even if they're not watching at all. If that sounds like you, then get up and see what electronic appliances are not in use but still plugged in. You'll find your computer, coffee maker, phone chargers, stereo, microwave oven, and much more plugged in using power. Unplug them all. Take out your last month's electricity bill and compare it with the next month's bill. After you adopt the unplugging habit, you will see that you might have saved a lot of dollars only from your electricity bill. Number 4. Pack your lunch. Packing your lunch doesn't just mean having a lunchbox only. It means to only have home-cooked food instead of buying cooked food. Most of the things you do every day are just because you saw others doing the same. Buying your lunch is one of those things that doesn't make any sense at all. Therefore, pack your own lunch and take it to your office. No, it's not old-fashioned, and neither will it make you look like someone who's saving money from lunch. Rather, your colleagues and friends would probably start to follow you and bring their lunchboxes as well. In this way, you can save tens of dollars every day, since a nice lunch can cost you $8 to $10 per day. That makes a total of $260 per month, excluding Sundays. Number 5. Avoid online shopping. The easier it is to shop for something, the faster you will spend your money. Today, retailers have used human psychology to sell their products online with an ease that was never possible before. With only one click, you can get any product you want at your doorstep, but this becomes a problem as well. Impulse buying can trigger you to buy products that you don't even need, adding weight to your budget. Therefore, avoid any online shopping at all. Just log out from all online stores and make it a habit to shop only from your nearby store. In this way, you have to go out of your home and do some labor to finally buy something. And when something's difficult, we avoid it. Number 6. Don't spend the money you've not still earned. Credit cards have allowed everyone to spend the money they don't have yet earned. They use credit cards and pay high interest for the service. But that's not the end. They spend money from their next month's income, which creates a vacuum for the next month's budget. Therefore, make it your habit not to spend a single penny if you haven't earned it yet. People always find it attractive to swipe credit cards and buy things they don't even need. Stop swiping and hold back your credit card only for the things you need. Credit cards are not to be used for the wants, but the needs, so that you don't have to live a single day without your necessities like food and healthcare. Number 7. Shop for discounts. Even if you hold yourself away from buying luxuries, you need them anyway after some months. For example, if you didn't buy new clothes and shoes in the last 2 months, perhaps now it is a need to buy them. But before you go to a brand franchise, consider finding stores that are offering discounts. To buy clothes and shoes and things where brands do matter for people, don't be brand conscious. People see the quality of the clothes less and the name on the tag more, but you should not do the same. You can buy quality clothes and shoes from local stores at lower prices than that of the brands. You must know the comparison before you buy anything, and then once you've seen all the options, buy the one which you liked and had the lowest price. Perhaps sometimes brands might offer a flat 50% to 70% discount, which will make their prices lower than the local stores. Therefore, just by looking around, you can save hundreds of dollars on clothes and shoes alone. Number 8. Bike to work or take a bus to work. Perhaps you might have a car, but this is going to cost you thousands of dollars in loan payments, maintenance, fuel, and insurance. Therefore, a more frugal way to save money is to sell your car and try out using a bike or a bus to go to work. In this way, you will not only have enough money in your savings account that came from selling your car, but also you will save money every day on fuel and maintenance. A part of that money will be used in paying for the bike's fuel or bus's fare, while the rest you can save. You can even get a bus pass if you travel more than once, and that will save you cost as compared to individual rides. If you cannot sell your car because your family travels with you, or due to any other reason, then consider using the vehicle for only essential trips. Number 7. Sell everything you don't need. You might think that you are only keeping the stuff you need. However, just look around and try to find out the things you've not used for the past 2 months. These are the things that you don't need, and perhaps you will not need in the future too. Go to your drawers and storeroom. You will find tons of things that hold value but are worth nothing to you now. Take them out and consider selling them. You will find stuff from your childhood or even the times when you were a teenager. These are the things you can sell online and get good money in return. These things are not giving you any benefit. Instead, they're just taking up space. However, if you sell them and deposit that money in your savings account, you will get an interest that will multiply your money. Number 10. Unsubscribe to the paid services you don't use. There are countless sites, both offline and online, that we subscribe to and pay money for every month. We just don't pay attention to the total cost they take in 1 month, and this is the very reason why we don't unsubscribe to them. At this moment, you might have a subscription to Netflix, magazines, newsletters, and even product brands as well. They send you magazines, shaving razors, and much more that just go to waste. You might feel that you're saving money by subscribing to these services. However, in reality, you are making yourself their permanent member, from which these services will earn money every month, whether you use them or not. Did you know that you could save money by just changing a few things in your life? These are the little changes we don't pay attention to, but they combine together to create a big difference. Who would have thought that unsubscribing to some services, taking your own lunch, ditching brands, and moving to a different neighborhood might save you hundreds to thousands of dollars? Comment right below in the comment section which of these tips you're already following. If you love the video, consider giving it a like, and to watch more videos like this one, make sure to subscribe to our channel. Until the next video, stay tuned.